Results from the 31st edition of the CMO Survey are in. Based on data from 316 marketing leaders at for-profit U.S. companies, 96% of whom are VP level or higher, results track marketing spending and performance over time. They also examine questions related to marketing leadership, managing AI in marketing, digital marketing strategies and spending patterns that are focused on influencers, mobile, social, and app marketing, as well as managing diversity, equity, inclusion in marketing. Here are the top takeaways. Optimism for the U.S. economy has increased to 67 on a 100-point scale, up from 58 a year ago. Despite this renewed optimism, inflationary pressures are still, on average, leading to a decrease in marketing spending levels. These pressures, however, are weaker than in the first half of 2023, and B2B marketers are reporting the biggest decrease in spending due to inflation. Consistent with these macroeconomic pressures, marketing budget as a percentage of company budget dropped to 10.6% from 12.3% in the spring. Similarly, marketing budget as a percent of company revenues dropped to 9.2% from 10.9%. The percentage change in marketing spending over the last year came in at 2.6%, reflecting a 75% drop in the growth of marketing spending reported 1 year ago, which was at 10.4%. Digital marketing spend also decreased from 15% 1 year ago to 7.9% in this survey, a 47.3% drop. Inflationary pressure and its attendant uncertainty, although weaker, may be showing its effect in these weaker growth rates. Similarly, spending on customer relationship management, brand building, and customer experience is predicted to slow across the board in the next 12 months. While overall investments remain positive, the drop in brand building investments is dramatic at 43%, from 9.6% growth down to 5.5% growth. One reason for this may be that marketers report a similar level increase in brand value performance, suggesting that investments may be softened. While artificial intelligence has been around for quite a few years now, it has only recently reached marketing use cases, with 94% of marketers beginning to leverage this technology in only the past 3 years, and 60% for less than 1 year. Content personalization and content creation take the lead as the top uses of AI in marketing. Within content creation, marketers are primarily using AI tools for blogs and website content. AI has had an overall positive impact on marketing organizations. Marketing leaders report that sales productivity has improved by 6.2% due to AI, customer satisfaction has improved by 7%, and marketing overhead costs have decreased by 7.2%. This is good news. Digital marketing transformations show progress as companies shift out of the nascent phase and into the emerging, integrated, and institutionalized phases of the digital transformation journey. Senior marketing leaders continue to drive 70% of transformations. Marketer experiments to understand the impact of marketing actions on customers remain low at roughly a rate of using experiments about 1/3 of the time. While marketers' current use of influencers, which is about 5.9% of marketing budgets, has not reached the 7.5% high in June of 2020 during the pandemic, influencer usage in marketing strategy is expected to grow by 109% in the next 3 years to reach 12.2% of marketing budgets. LinkedIn, company blogs, and Instagram continue to be the top 3 influencer activities. B2B companies favor LinkedIn and company blogs for influencers, while B2C companies favor Instagram and Facebook. Despite these investments in influencers, marketers report that influencer contribution to company performance is low, about a 2.4 on a 7-point scale. This meager contribution is likely due to a mix of measurement and management challenges that are associated with this relatively new marketing mix strategy. Even though mobile spending dropped from 19% in spring of 2023 to 15.7% in this survey, mobile spending is expected to grow by 72% in 5 years up to 27%, which is surpassing the pandemic high of 23%. Marketers continue to report that mobile marketing as a contributing factor to company performance is weak, about a 2.9 on a 7-point scale. And difficulty tracking the customer across the journey remains the top challenge. Despite high smartphone ownership, only 36% of companies report using an app. However, of this set, almost half report app revenue of greater than 5%. Marketers report growth in diversity, equity, and inclusion spending slowing to 2.3% this year, down from 10.7% just 1 year ago. Fewer marketers also report expecting DE&I to be a marketing priority over the next 5 years, with less than half believing it will be prioritized. Marketing leaders report DE&I having weak returns. The effect of DE&I marketing investments on stock returns, sales growth, customer retention, customer acquisition, employee attraction, and employee retention are all weaker than 1 year ago. Marketers continue to report their companies have only achieved moderate progress in developing an inclusive approach to marketing decision-making and in changing their marketing strategies to reach a more diverse set of customers. Senior marketing leaders are more likely to be asked by their CEO and CFO to participate in company board meetings versus earnings calls, although both remain at a moderate level in these survey results. Marketing leaders feel the most pressure from the CFO, 52% report increased pressure, and CEOs, 51% report increased pressure, and less pressure from the board, only 33%, to prove the value of marketing. This CFO pressure has increased over time, while pressure from the board and CEOs has weakened. Consistent with these pressures, demonstrating the impact of marketing actions on financial outcomes continues to be the top challenge for marketing leaders. Marketing leaders report improved clarity in their roles, with fewer identifying their role as ambiguous since 2019. The number of indirect reports, at 38, for marketers has increased 171% since August of 2009, while the number of direct reports, at 7, remains relatively constant. Senior marketing leader tenure comes in at 5.2 years. The top 3 social issues brands act for or against are LGBTQ+ equality, COVID-19, and racial equality, each at roughly 50% of brands acting on these issues. Actions related to abortion, firearms, and climate-related issues had the largest increase since February 2021. Marketing organization size has increased 5.5%, up from 3.4% in the spring of 2023. This growth remains significantly smaller than the 2022 surveys, when it averaged about 13.7% for the year, and remains below the long-term historical average for the survey since 2010, which is about a 5.6% increase. Marketing leaders report that 20.2% of marketing activities are currently outsourced. Consistent with weaker growth rate, the level of outsourcing in marketing is expected to increase 5% in the next year. Marketing hires are predicted to grow at a faster rate in the next year, 5.3% versus 3.9% in the spring of 2023. In prioritizing the skills of future marketing hires, marketing leaders cited the ability to pivot as new priorities emerge and creativity and innovation skills as top priorities, while financial acumen ranked the lowest. 3 different reports summarize these and other 31st edition results. The Highlights and Insights report shares key survey metrics, trends, and insights over time. The Top-Line report offers an aggregate view of survey results. And the Firm and Industry Breakout report examines results by company sector, headcount, and sales.